guys, welcome back. On this episode we're going to be talking about superhero games.
I'm going to review Little Nightmares. And of course you get to see our crossplay results.
So with the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie being released later this year, it makes sense that there'd be like a game coming out with it, right?
Yeah. So the game trailer I just watched today, it actually looks really cool. I'm pretty excited about it.
So what we know from E3 2016 is that the story isn't going to actually tie in with the movie. It's going to take place far later when Peter Parker is more experienced and masterful at crime fighting.
Ooh.
It's also a PS4 exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been developed by Sony and Insomniac Games. You might know those guys from the Ratchet & Clank series and Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro.
Yeah, did you ever play that when you were like a kid?
Yeah, oh man, I loved Spyro. Who didn't love Spyro as a kid? It was one of those like Croc, Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot. Like the three nostalgic games.
Have you ever played any of the Spider-Man games?
I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay, but you've played like superhero games though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no.
Oh, like, hold on. Like, there've been a lot of superhero games like this. The X-Men games, Fantastic Four games, Marvel games.
Yeah, and you know what? This is weird because I actually really like superheroes. Okay, I like Marvel superheroes. They're my all-time favorite. I love X-Men. But I've just never played any superhero games. The only superhero game that I've played recently that I can remember is Lego Marvel Superheroes. Which was okay. To be honest, I feel like they're never as good as the movies. I always feel like they're just these little like offshoots that aren't going to be, yeah, they're like kind of fun, but not going to be like as intense and exciting as the movies. And to be honest with you, the new ones that are coming out look way more legit. Like they look like something I'd really get involved in, especially that Avengers project that's been teased by Square Enix. Like that seems like a really good Marvel game. Like I'd be really into that.
So like two of my favourite superhero games that come to mind would probably have to be Marvel Ultimate Alliance and Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. Have you ever heard of either of those?
Just now. When you said them.
So Marvel Ultimate Alliance was made by Raven Software and those are the guys that do Call of Duty games.
Oh.
It's this four-person bird's-eye view game where each character has like different abilities and powers, and there are some really cool power dynamics between each hero. So another one that's really near and dear to my heart is Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. The kind of elevator pitch I'd give it would be Super Smash Bros. But set in the dark DC cinematic universe.
Which is awesome.
Basically, all the Marvel heroes are gone now and they've been replaced by new and evil, powerful villains. Okay, Tash, have I convinced you that this new Spider-Man game is worth getting a PS4 for?
I think you have. And to be honest, the trailer sold me as well. I hadn't watched the trailer. I just didn't even bother, but it looks pretty good. Alright, so as you know, recently I played Little Nightmares. Now I was really hyped about this game because, I mean, it looked awesome. The game itself was really exciting. Like, it first started, and again, it had that echo of Inside, like you don't really know where you are, what's going on, but you seem to just be climbing in these like dark rooms with like very little in them, like going nowhere in particular, but you just know you have to go that way. You think you're fine for like a very long time, so you're just going through all the puzzle bits and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. It's like, oh, I found the key, I got this bit, I know how to get through there. Oh, so you have to do that, and then suddenly, like, the enemies come in. And they are terrifying. Like, I know why it's called Little Nightmares, like, I'll tell you right now. So far, I haven't hit anything that I can discern as a storyline.
Oh. If the ending is, you just wake up and it was a dream, would this game be worth $30?
That would be a little disappointing, I'll admit. I still think it was worth the journey.
Oh.
Yeah, the journey was fun. I guess we'll wait and see what the ending's going to be like. Overall, Little Nightmares was extremely impressive. I'd give it a solid 8.5. Yeah, for $37, I'm baffled. It was great.
Yeah.
And I love it, but it's scary.
Not gonna cover my
Dicing the Shapeshifter.
That was quick. You playing Paladins.
Oh, Paladins.
Tash, how do we even start this bit? Honestly, the games that we have to talk about, I can't. I actually can't. I know, at least for myself, I actually can't review it. I literally cannot review the game which I was meant to review last week. It was impossible for me to review it. Not because the game was bad, but because it was literally unplayable. From the loading menu, it should be obvious that this game was not going to be good, even if it did work. The cutscene was just an indication. It was just like a taster of how bad the game was going to get.
If you went to Willy Wonka's factory, you'd get something similar.
When you talk to characters, you get a taste of what the world can look like. It's honestly like it's taunting you. If this even is a possibility for a game to occur, why would you release it?
Dysane gets a
-10. Please do not get this game. Oh my gosh, I cannot express to you guys enough how important it is. This game will ruin you, it'll hurt your eyes, and it'll make you feel bad about liking video games.
So Paladins. Unfortunately Paladins was playable, so I had to play it. I went in feeling like I was gonna hate it, which probably didn't help, but I can tell why a lot of people think that it copies Overwatch. And I went in there looking for things, like I was like, oh, this is like Overwatch, this is like Overwatch. We actually, the first time I played, we lost to bots. So I had a team of like real people and we lost to bots. But I think it's to do with the fact that when you start, you have a certain number of heroes, so you have like 5 heroes you can be. The characters didn't seem to balance each other at all. It is a free-to-play game.
And because it's free to play, would you say that it's kind of worth it if you can't buy Overwatch though?
Yeah, oh totally. If you haven't played Overwatch, and like I say, that kind of tainted my view of it because I was like going in there being like, this is going to be a rip-off of Overwatch. It looks like it's got quite a good community. It was really quick to queue. It'll be a fun game to play, absolutely. So overall, I would give Paladins 6.
And if you've never played Overwatch before, and this was your first time playing that sort of game?
Yeah, probably about a 7 or 8, I reckon. Yeah, if I wasn't so negative about it from the start, I think it would have been more fun.
So we've got our phones out, so that can only mean one thing. Our least favourite part of the show.
We're gonna do another crossplay!
Whoa! How are we gonna describe this one?
What is it?
Do you like sci-fi?
Oh yes, I like Halo.
Do you like third-person games?
No.
You're playing Warframe.
This actually doesn't look terrible though.
It's such a fun game.
They were called Tenno, warriors of blade and gun, masters of the Warframe armor. Those that survived the old war were left drifting among ruins. Now they are needed once more. Well, actually, thank you, James. I appreciate that.
All good. No
it's
problem.
It's a lot better than Paladins. Right, my turn.
Oh, jeez.
I can be like... I feel like I can't be evil now because you were like kind of...
Well,
nice.
You're gonna pick randomly, so... Now, any game that you pick, I will hopefully like. There are a couple mistakes which I've accidentally added to my wish list.
This one looks so...
Oh, no! You picked one of the ones that I was meant to get rid of! We have to play an anime game? Being a princess is not an easy job. Being a queen is even harder. Especially when you're only 14 years old. Can you survive long enough to reach your coronation? I present you this perfect, beautiful game, and you give me something. I don't know what it is.
Really, what I'm doing is expanding.
You're expanding my
knowledge of gaming.
For better or worse. Well, I think that's everything, Tash.
I think that's everything. If you guys are interested in hearing more from us, make sure you like and subscribe, and watch out for our next episode, which will be coming very shortly.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys.